RMS Titanic, a comprehensive description. The RMS Titanic was a British passenger liner built by the Harland and Wolff shipyard in Belfast, Ireland. Here's a detailed description of the ship.
Size and layout: length 882 feet 9 inches 269 m, beam 92 feet 6 inches 28 m, gross tonnage 46,328 tons, height 175 feet 53 m from the waterline to the boat deck, decks 9 boat deck, promenade deck, bridge deck, shelter deck, C deck, D deck, E deck, F deck, and all up deck.
Accommodation, passenger capacity 3,547 A33 first class, 614 second class, 1,100 third class, crew 885, cabins 840 including luxurious staterooms and simple berths, amenities, dining saloons, lounges, smoking rooms, libraries, promenade decks, and exercise facilities.
Propulsion and speed: engines 3 reciprocating steam engines 15 000 horsepower and 1 low pressure turbine 16 000 horsepower. Propellers: 3 center propeller was driven by the turbine. Speed 21 knots 39 km per hour maximum, 18 knots 33 km per hour cruising.
Safety features: watertight compartments 16 divided by 12 transverse bulkheads, lifeboats 20 capacity for 1,178 people, life jackets 547, wireless telegraphy system for emergency communication.
Other features: grand staircase, a large ornate staircase connecting the boat deck to the promenade deck, a wraparound deck for first-class passengers, boat deck, the highest deck, housing the bridge, wheelhouse, and lifeboats, anchor, a massive anchor weighing over 15 tons.
Construction and launch. Built 1909 to 1912 by Harland and Wolff. Launched May 31st, 1911. Cost: approximately $7.5 million, equivalent to over $230 million today.
Sinking and aftermath: date of sinking April 14, 1912. Time of sinking 2:20 am. Location of sinking North Atlantic Ocean, approximately 370 miles 600 kilometers south-southeast of the coast of Newfoundland, Canada. Number of lives lost, over 1,500. Number of survivors, approximately 700. Investigation: British and American inquiries were conducted to determine the cause of the sinking.
The Titanic sank on April 14, 1912, due to a combination of factors. Here are some of the main reasons.
1. Excessive speed: the Titanic was traveling at a speed of around 22 knots 25 mph in an area known to have icebergs. This excessive speed meant that the ship had less time to react to the presence of an iceberg.
2. Inadequate lookout. There were only 2 lookouts in the crow's nest, and they did not have access to binoculars. This made it more difficult to spot the iceberg in time.
3. Warnings ignored: the Titanic received several iceberg warnings from other ships in the area, but they were ignored or not taken seriously by the bridge crew.
4. Design flaws. The Titanic's watertight compartments were not designed to handle the amount of water that poured in after the collision with the iceberg.
5. Weak rivets. The rivets used to hold the Titanic's plates together were poorly made and prone to failure under stress.
6. Lack of lifeboats. The Titanic only had enough lifeboats to accommodate about half of the passengers and crew on board.
7. Poor communication. There were communication breakdowns between the bridge crew, the lookouts, and the engine room, which contributed to the delayed response to the emergency. 8. Arrogance and complacency. The Titanic was considered unsinkable, leading to a sense of complacency among the crew and owners.
These factors combined to create one of the most tragic maritime disasters in history.